Good evening and welcome to Bison Information Network. I'm Anna Dragseth.
And I'm Malik Mitchell.
We'll have an NDSU and local news update, a sports update, and a look at your weekly weather.
We have a lot to cover tonight. Don't go away. Mark your calendars for this year's homecoming. Students are invited to participate in activities planned for the week of October 4th through the 9th. NDSU Homecoming celebrates the university's contributions as a top research university and also highlights the success of athletic programs here at NDSU. Visit the Homecoming webpage for more information about reunions and gatherings.
The NDSU Department of Mathematics is set to host the 24th annual Sonia Kowaleski Mathematics High School Day. This event is set for Saturday, October 2nd from 9 a.m. to 3:30 p.m. at NDSU's A. Glen Hill Center. The program will include mathematic activities for young women. This year's event will feature 3 interactive workshops about math and games, a career panel with professional women, and a math competition.
NDSU has established a Center for Collaboration and Advancement in Pharmacy, also known as the CAP Center. This building was created after an approach developed for NDSU National Recognized Opioid and Naloxone Education Program for pharmacists. The new CAP Center will focus on helping healthcare teams develop tools and sustainable programs that will improve the health of NDSU residents.
The Northern Plains Ethnic Institute at NDSU is putting on a public forum October 12th with Dr. Robbie Barrett from Middle East Institute in Washington, D.C. He'll be speaking about Afghanistan and its implications at Memorial Union's Anishinaabe Theater. This presentation will place Afghanistan and the endless war in a broader, more strategic framework. For 20 years, the events of 9/11 mesmerized U.S. foreign policy and drove a failed effort to transform Afghanistan into a sovereign nation, something that never was and never could be. This can also be viewed via Zoom. Now on the local news front, Fargo's new 1.1 million square foot Amazon facility is finally completed and preparing to fulfill orders. This new corporate will bring jobs and commerce development to the region. The first ship date for the facility is scheduled for October 3rd.
A local family-run restaurant named Stone Town Grill gained worldwide attention after a TikTok that was gained by 1.5 million views. Hoping to help out, their owner's daughter made a TikTok explaining what Stone Town Grill has to offer. She plans on making future TikToks showcasing the restaurant. Animal shelters around the area have been experiencing an increase in feral cats and dogs. Anna has more on this issue.
One of the biggest issues that animal shelters face is the overwhelming amount of animals they take in on a weekly basis. According to Carly Tangen, a vet tech at Homeward Animal Shelter in Fargo, North Dakota, these overwhelming numbers could be decreased if owners would just spay and neuter their animals.
So if everyone fixed their animals, number one thing, animals would not be euthanized. We're a no-kill shelter, but there's a lot in the U.S. that are high-kill shelters. So if everyone spayed or neutered their animals, there would be just less animals in the shelters and unwanted animals, being euthanized.
So what exactly is spaying and neutering? And why is it so important? We talked to 2 NDSU vet tech students to get more information on the issue.
Spay and neuter is basically just making sure that your pets cannot reproduce offspring. A spay, you're just removing the ovaries and the uterus, and then in a neuter, you're just removing the testicles.
If you do not spay or neuter your cat or dog, you can have unwanted pregnancies. You may get puppies that you're not ready for, and it can be tough to find homes for those dogs and cats.
My cat unfortunately died. She wasn't spayed until she was 4 because I adopted her, and she developed mammary cancer. A lot of those types of cancers can be prevented by spaying them.
More recently, the Homeward shelter has seen an increase in the amount of cats that have been taken in at the shelter. Carly Tangen explained,
This year we have taken in 618 cats, and it's going to grow every year. We've taken 30 cats in a week before.
People should spay and neuter their pets because essentially it stops there from being like an overpopulation of like unwanted puppies and kittens that end up in shelters or get put down because people don't want them. So that's kind of the biggest thing that it helps with. But then also like for spays and female dogs, if you do spay them, like it reduces their chance of getting certain types of cancers and also from having uterus problems. And then as far as neuters, it also helps essentially with behavioral issues. So in general, there's just like a lot of benefits that come from spaying and neutering your pets.
And the Homeward Animal Shelter says they are accepting donations to help deter costs associated with taking care of the animals. When we come back, Bison on the Street had some new trivia questions to ask students. Stay tuned.
There are so many great things to experience at NDSU. It's hard to pick one, but my favorite is
the people. They make it such a warm place. The Bison aren't just across the country, they're across the globe.
It's the perfect distance from home. The faculty are our biggest cheerleaders. Hands-on research experience. The affordable tuition.
All the opportunities to stay active on campus.
Real-world learning experiences.
once I got on campus, it felt like home.
The NDSU bookstore has everything you need to show off your Bison pride. The bookstore can have you sporting green and gold wherever you go. It offers many different brands, sizes, styles, and selection so that you find exactly what you're looking for. Shop the NDSU bookstore and show your spirit today.
No kid deserves to go hungry, but try as they might, not every family can afford to put food on the table every day. That's why the Great Plains Food Bank and their partner agencies work every day to bring food to our hungry neighbors. Every dollar donated can provide 4 meals for those in need. Go to greatplainsfoodbank.org and donate today so no kid in North Dakota ever has to go hungry.
There are so many great things to experience at NDSU. It's hard to pick one, but my favorite is
the people. They make it such a warm place. The Bison aren't just across the country, they're across the globe.
It's the perfect distance from home. The faculty are our biggest cheerleaders. Hands-on research experience. The affordable tuition.
All the opportunities to stay active on campus.
Real-world learning experiences.
once I got on campus, it felt like home.
Our reporter Coy Hartle went out to the streets to see just how much NDSU students know about geography.
Yeah, let's see what the students did.
What does the DC stand for in Washington, D.C.?
District of Columbia.
Correct.
DC. District. Yeah, that's all I got.
Y'all trying to make me look funny. Something city. I don't know.
What does the DC stand for in District of Columbia?
It's.
Oh, no, oh, shoot. I'm sorry. All right. I'll just go to the next one. How many time zones cover the 50 states in America?
4.
Wrong.
5.
More.
6.
Yes, there's 6.
I want to say 6.
That is correct.
Oh, I was going to say 3, but Hawaii's throwing me off, so. And Alaska. It's either going to be 4 or 5. I'll say 5.
Is that your final answer?
4.
It is 6.
3.
No.
That's unfortunate.
All right, what is the only state that borders only one other state?
Is it Maine?
It is.
Florida.
Wrong.
Dang it. Maine.
Correct. Bonus points if you can say what state it borders.
Vermont.
No, it is New Hampshire. Oh, there you go.
It's always between two.
The only state toward Maine?
Correct. Do you know what state it borders?
New York?
Close. New Hampshire. All right. What is the closest planet to the sun?
Mercury.
Correct.
Oh, it's Venus?
Mercury.
I can't think. I don't know.
It is Mercury. What is the world's smallest country?
That's a debatable question.
I want to say Liechtenstein or something like that.
That is wrong.
Singapore?
No.
Vatican City?
Correct. All right. What are the Northern Lights also known as?
The Aurora Lights, something like that. The Aurora Borealis.
Correct.
Aurora Borealis.
Correct. All right. What is the world's largest island? Australia does not count since it's a continent.
Oh, I know this. I actually do know this. It's Indonesia, I think. Is it?
It is not.
Wait, I'm thinking like the island on Indonesia, that big island. Is that it?
No.
One that shares. No?
No, it's not.
Madagascar?
No.
Philippines? I don't know.
Australia.
Australia does not count since it's a
Doesn't count now? It doesn't count? Doesn't count anymore?
Greenland.
Correct. All right. Can you name the 7 continents?
North America, South America, Europe, Asia, Australia, Antarctica, and there's one more. Africa.
Correct.
Okay, North America, South America, Australia, Asia, Europe. How many did I just name off?
You named off 5. You have 2 to go.
Africa.
1 left.
7 continents: North America, South America, Europe, Africa, Asia, Australia, and Antarctica.
Correct. All right, well, that was all the questions. Thank you for participating.
No, thank you. That was fun.
Thanks, Coy. We're looking forward to the next edition of Bison on the Street.
Yeah, I wonder what other questions he has for us next week.
Right?
When we come back, our sports reporter Dash has more on what the Bison teams have been up to.
The Technology Learning and Media Center, located in the Quinton Burdick Building, room 150C, provides a variety of services to assist you with all of your technology-related coursework and personal learning goals. The TLMC offers one-on-one tutoring and assistance in topics ranging from basic computer skills to advanced topics such as design, Adobe products, and multimedia software. A resource library that includes books on the latest software releases, online resources including a lynda.com kiosk that provide free access to high-quality video tutorials on hundreds of topics. Free workshops on a variety of topics taught each semester by our student staff. Software and hardware for audio and video capture, conversion, and editing, plus personal assistance on your multimedia projects. Multiple scanners are available at the TLMC, including one large format scanner and a slide and film scanner. The Wacom tablet provides ultimate control in your favorite graphics and illustration software and can help you to create stunning digital artwork. Large format poster printing is also done at the TLMC. Our walk-in media resources include the Whisper Room sound booth for recording professional quality voiceovers and audio. The TLMC Media Studio is available by reservation and provides equipment and space for video recording, audio recording, studio photography, screen capture, and a green screen for special effects. If you have any questions on these services, be sure to visit the TLMC website, and while you're there, you can check out a variety of learning and media resources, or just stop by the next time you're in the Quinton Burdick building and check out what we have to offer.
Hello, Bison Herd. I have some sports updates for you today. The NDSU football team had their last non-conference game last weekend, which was also their first away game of the season. I have the recap right here. The Bison football team had traveled up to Maryland this past weekend to play the Towson Tigers to try to advance to 3-0. The Bison scoring started early as Quincy Patterson takes a little play action, throws it all the way downfield for Christian Watson, a 67-yard touchdown, and a great play to open up the scoring for the Bison offense. Now, can the defense answer? They've been dominant all year. Oh, yes, they can answer. Stopping Towson on a 3rd and short, and now giving the Bison the ball back with good field position. A little end around here to Hunter Lubke, who seems lined up everywhere on this offense. Running back, fullback, and now they're on a wingback. Now here's a name that we all missed last year. Phoenix Sproles taking the little end around here up the middle, all the way down to the 1-yard line. And now the Bison starting out the second quarter from the 1. Handed off to Hunter Lubke right up the middle, and the Bison up 13-0 at the start of the second quarter. Now Towson had a chance to score. They returned the ensuing kickoff all the way to the 14, but they'd only get to the 3-yard line before Jackson Hankey stops them on a 4th and short, and the Bison get the ball right back. Now, how did the Bison get out from the shadows of their own of the other end zone? Well, Dom Ganella breaking 3 tackles to get all the way out to the 47-yard line. A great run there for Dom on a 92-yard day for him. Now, Patterson looking down over the middle for Kobe Johnson out of the backfield, all the way down to the 3-yard line. The running back with a great catch. And now the Bison setting up shop again. Now Patterson used his arm to get down to the 3. He's going to use his legs to get into the end zone on this one. 3-yard rushing touchdown, and the Bison up 19-0. Now Patterson, a little fake to Johnson here, and looking down the field for Hunter Lubke, of all people, the fullback, all the way down to the 4-yard line. A great catch and adjustment by Lubke to get down to the 4. Now, unfortunately, NDSU threw an interception down inside the 5, but it doesn't matter. The defense, Braden Thomas with the sack in the end zone for the safety, and the Bison up 21-0. Now on to the second half. Another name that's really been shining this year, Tamarick Williams. A great run here all the way inside the 20, and he would continue to drive the rest of the day for this running game. Williams from inside the 5 getting into the end zone, and the Bison up 28-0. Now heading into the fourth quarter. Williams again with the handoff and a little bit of a hurdle here as he gets inside the 15 and down to the 13. Now for the final scoring play of the day, Jalen Bussey right up the middle, and the Bison win 35-7. Now the next game will be on October 2nd against North Dakota because we have a bye week next week. The game will be in Grand Forks, North Dakota. It'll be on television on ABC North Dakota, Midcoast Sports, and ESPN+. Or you could also listen to the game on the radio on the Bison Radio Network. For Bison Information Network, I'm Dashiell Menzel. NDSU women's soccer played their final non-conference game against Marquette last Friday, losing 1-0. This loss drops the team to a record of 0-6-1 on the season. The team has only scored 2 goals and has given up 16. The team starts conference play against Oral Roberts on October 1st at Dakota Field. Kickoff time is at 6 p.m. Volleyball has had an up-and-down start to the season. They have officially wrapped up their non-conference games and will be starting conference play tomorrow night. Tomorrow is also the team's first home game of the season. Reporter Malik Mitchell has more information.
NDSU's volleyball team is coming home for their first home match after playing on the road for 5 weeks. So far, they only have played non-conference teams with a record of 6-6. They play Kansas City on September 23rd, 7 p.m. Last season, they were 10-8 overall and 8-8 in the conference. They were 8-2 at home in the Benson Bunker Fieldhouse. This season, NDSU was 5th in the coaches' preseason poll. Allie Hensey and Sarah Tanchin was selected to be on the Summer League Players to Watch list. The team is 2nd in the Summer League in kills and assists behind Kansas City. Allie Hensey and Sarah Tanchin also took the 4th and 5th spot in kills so far in the Summer League. They earned the American Volleyball Coaches Association Team Academic Award for the 9th year. The Bison also earned the distinction of a spot on the AVCA Team Academic Honor Roll for recording one of the top team grade point averages in all Division I. NDSU posted a 3.73 team GPA for the spring 2021 semester, raising the team's cumulative GPA to nearly 3.70. This was NDSU's 21st time overall receiving the AVCA Team Academic Award. The award, which was initiated in the 1992 academic year, honors collegiate and high school volleyball teams that display excellence in the classroom by maintaining at least a 3.30 cumulative team GPA on a 4.0 scale. This past weekend, they played at the Portland State Tournament. They played Portland State twice, losing 3-0 and 3-2. They also played Gonzaga and lost 3-0. They are now 6-6. Their next game is against Kansas City at the Benson Bunker Fieldhouse. Kansas City is currently 9-3. They also have been playing non-conference teams. Last season, we lost to the Kangaroos twice. Hopefully, they can get some payback this go-round. Be sure to support and tune into that game. For the Bison Information Network, I'm Malik Mitchell.
Thank you, Malik. Finally, women's golf competed at the Coeur d'Alene Resort Collegiate Invitational this past Tuesday. The team finished 15th out of 17 teams. Leah Scar was the Bison's top scorer, cracking the top 25, finishing tied for 25th place, with a career-low 3-round score of 222. Their next outing is on October 4th at the Stampede at the Creek in Omaha, Nebraska. That's all I have for sports. If you want to hear more details about all NDSU sports, be sure to tune in to Bison Overtime, Fridays at 11:30 in the morning. When we come back, Coy will give you guys a weather update.
Founded in 1985, the Missouri Valley Football Conference has established a tradition of FCS football excellence. Competing at the highest level of NCAA Division I, student athletes at its 10 institutions demonstrate character, passion, and integrity as they grow as a student, an athlete, and a citizen. The Missouri Valley Football Conference, where leaders are shaped and champions are forged.
No kid deserves to go hungry, but try as they might, not every family can afford to put food on the table every day. That's why the Great Plains Food Bank and their partner agencies work every day to bring food to our hungry neighbors. Every dollar donated can provide 4 meals for those in need. Go to greatplainsfoodbank.org and donate today so no kid in North Dakota ever has to go hungry.
Welcome back, everyone. Let's take a look at the weather coming up this next week. As we move into the evening, we'll have mostly cloudy skies in the Fargo area as lows dip down to the low 50s. Tomorrow will be a little on the cooler side as highs will only reach the mid-60s with a low of 41 degrees. As we kick off the weekend, we can expect to see some more sunshine as highs reach nearly 70 with lows in the mid-40s. On Sunday, we get a little more cloud cover as temps warm up a bit with a high of 76. Moving into the beginning of next week, we have a high of 78 and a low of 49. On Tuesday, we'll see a high of almost 80 degrees with a low of 56. Wednesday will be very similar to Tuesday, but we might get a little more cloud cover yet again. And to round out our 7-day forecast, next Thursday should be right around a nice 73 degrees with a low of 54. Be sure to tune into our Bison Overtime show on Friday at 11:30 a.m. and our NDSU newscast on Thursdays at 5. Thank you all for watching. That's all for our show today. Have a great night.